Alright, today we're going to learn how to paint Casey Neistat. Alright, let's run through the colors. Mars Black, Titanium White, Ultramarine Blue, Phthalo Blue, Burnt Sienna, Primary Yellow, Cad Yellow, Pearly Red, Quin Red. Alright, at this stage we're going to work on the paper. So we have the running paper. So these are the shoes that Casey Neistat wears. We have some of the politics involved recently that Casey Neistat talked about. We have what I consider the 9/11 paper. So Casey Neistat lived through 9/11 directly. This is the media paper that influenced Casey Neistat's business. These are sayings from Make It Count video, which I thought was super dope, so I'm going to add that in there. These are probably all the different services involved with mail time, obviously. This is Casey Neistat's favorite movie, Godfather, so that's going to be the visuals there. This is some of the gear that Casey Neistat works with or really likes a lot. This one is Casey Neistat's favorite video games. These are some of the brand names that Casey Neistat talked about from New York area. These are some of the countries that Casey Neistat has visited. These are photos of Casey Neistat and his kid and his wife. These are some of the people that work directly with Casey Neistat in his podcast. This is kind of the sports teams he's following, as well as his heritage being Jewish. These are some of the airlines he reviewed as part of his vlogs, as well as traveled on. And this is the small Casey Neistat that I'm going to use for the painting. This is my photo check. So on to the next stage, guys. Alright, the next stage is the paper cutting. Alright, the paper's done. Let's go on to the next stage. Alright, the next stage is the large paper. And this is the large Casey. So let's move on to the next stage, cutting it out. Alright. First, let's reduce this a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be too big, it might be too large. This is a pretty big head. Maybe I should have stuck with a smaller head. Alright, I'm going to check real quick, see if it's too big. I think it's okay, it's larger than my other ones, but let's just roll with it. They don't all have to look the same, I think. All right, that's our Casey Neistat. Hopefully you guys like it, and we'll move on to the next stage. All right, the next stage is opening the canvas. So we're gonna have the Blick Studio 24 by 36. All right, and that, well, I got the page off. All right, that's the canvas. Let's move on to the next stage. All right, today we're gonna learn how to paint Casey Neistat. All right, this stage we're gonna add the paper to the background. It's crazy, that fit exactly perfect. So that's the paper. We're gonna let that dry, do another layer, cut the edges off, and then go to the next stage. Let's try this for color. Where's head? Again, they're not realistic. We're just kind of throwing some color to get the real basic understanding of what we want to paint. So I'm not really changing up the head color. I think I just roll with it. So one option is just straight black sunglasses. Let's just do that. Another one is kind of, I have to get a copper or something, but the black stands out the best. If we did blue, I don't think he really wears blue, but because I know he has around these, he usually does the black, which would be the most recognizable. I will do the black frames, of course, but that's just kind of color the shades. It would be obviously the black frame around. I do like these colors more, kind of makes it pop more. The blue looks kind of pretty good, actually. Let's see, background. Let's try, here's brown, but I want to do like blue maybe. Let's try a blue one, so we'll do light blue. Light blue here, blue here. Whoops, we're getting that black, we don't want that. We're trashing our study there. A little bit darker. Maybe finish in purple. Kind of, the orange sticks out the best here with the blue. This is very dull, so that's not a good one. Let's try maybe purple. If we do purple, it's very similar to the blue, but yeah, this is like almost the same, but it's not really a variation. I know it's not going to look good there. Let's try a green background. Orange sticks out the best. Orange looks good really here too. The blue doesn't work on blue background. The black doesn't stand out. It'll stand out in the sense that it'll look recognizable more, but I'm gonna try our orange background. So obviously this is not gonna look good with the orange there. It's not really good orange, but. And then maybe fade that to red, I guess. Red I don't think works for, symbolically it doesn't work because he can be angry. He's had videos where he's pissed at Apple or something, but and generally he's a very upbeat character. It looks really good with the blue. This fades in. The best is here. Let's try a green one. So if we do green on, let's say the black. This one looks okay, I guess. Very dark. Let's try, that one looks okay. Sticks out the best. So let's go on this one. So, and this is the same. I think there's no difference. So let's try here. I don't think we're gonna use these, but let's just try it here. I'm gonna go to a darker green. We just have two, huh? Now we got this one. This is the dark green, let's see. This red is really garish. It looks okay here because you got the color. This is okay, you got a little bit better with the blue in there. This is hard to tell with all the red in the backgrounds coming through a lot. Let me fix that. Still hard to read that, if it's actually green or what, but this looks pretty good. This kind of is okay. It's always the green looks the best somehow. We did the purple. The purple looks okay here. This is pretty cool. Orange works with the blue. This is the best out of the blue. Purple's gonna stand out better. Let's see on the shirt now. And his hair is going to be brown too, so we'll have to figure that out, but I'm just going to skip it for now. Let's just do a darker red shirt maybe, I don't know. Darker red shirt, darker red shirt. That's kind of cool, pulls the glasses in, because you got boom, bada boom, probably look good there too. Do green shirt maybe here, green shirt there. I don't think we're going to use a solid black, we already did that. Green here. Try, I don't know, purple shirt, lighter purple. This is very chill. This is going to stick out because it's purple to green. And then maybe purple here. This is a nice contrast. This looks kind of cool. Orange to blue. Pretty much the same color. The head pops out a lot. I'm thinking I like the orange glasses still, even though blue looks really good. Orange looks the best when it's a blue background or purple background. It works on a green background too though. This is a pretty cool combination. This is the opposite, but I think it's too red I think there. The shirt is gray, so maybe, where does it not work? This doesn't work, so let's do gray here. Gray doesn't do anything for me. This looks good. This is too bold I think. I like the glasses, so let's skip the reds. Blacks. This is cool. It's cool. This stands out really well. Kind of works. It's more chill here. I mean, he's a pretty vibrant person, so the blue is really nice here. So which one you guys gonna pick out? Let me know. Let's go this. I think a little bit up in the air about this one. It's really hard to figure it out. Just take that off. That's a garbage. All right, on to the next stage. All right, we're on the next stage. We're gonna line out the stencil on here so we can then put the tape down and then start painting right after that. Let's check our, this is 21. So I'm just gonna check the golden ratio. If we take 36 times 0.618, we get 22, so let's see where 22 is at. 22 is right at this bridge, so that's pretty good. And then I'm just gonna do this right in the middle to make it simplified. Basically right in the middle almost, so a little bit over. Let's see if that's the middle now. Okay, that should be pretty close to the middle. All right, so that's fine. Shouldn't go over, hopefully. Okay, that should be good. Make this a bigger lever here. So that should basically hold it where it's at. So this should probably go like this. So I probably want to paint up to the glasses, but I think we're doing outside first. So let's just go here. And later, we'll do the shirt should be here. Shirt, face, we did the glasses, right? Let's just make sure. All right, hopefully we can see this after we pick this up. Well, we'll start here. We want the shoulder down here. The hair is gonna be pretty tricky, I think. Because we have to kind of make it up where it's gonna kind of cut off. Because we want it rough on the hair, we don't want it like a ball. So we'll see how we do that. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, I think. It's in the air, but then I want most of it. You want it kind of poking a little out like that to get this quite right. He's got really fun hair, it's just like all over the place. My hair is actually really curly. About as curly as Casey Neistat as well, so I'd have the same issue if I grew it out long. If I ever get famous again, I'll definitely probably grow it out again. It's just a pain in the manager, constantly tangly and I don't know what. Alright, now we can use the black, because now it's just over here. Why is there no, oh I did it out here. That side, do we do this side? Well, we go like here maybe. So let's see if we got everything. Alright, we're gonna make the stencil convertible. Converted. So we want this consistent, so this is good. So I'm just gonna kind of make this jaggedy hair. Well, Hopefully this looks realistic, I don't know. Oh, this is hair, so this is still shaggy. So I think we need a little more tape. Let's cut the tape! Kind of like hair. I'm gonna make sure we don't cut through here. Come on, stop fucking with me. It's tricky too because we don't want to leave the tape on there too long, but it has to look like hair, otherwise it's not gonna work. So you're getting a little bit of paper tear. No good. We're not following the line exactly, but I'm hoping this looks like hair. I did that. I gave him a bad haircut. Joe Biden's helping me out here. So we're getting paper tear. That's not good. Not good. Not bueno. Next time I'll do Casey when he's bald or something. His hair's like a really good thing, man. But it doesn't look like Casey without the curly hair. I mean, it's just quintessentially Casey, you know, with this wild hair. I mean, I'm the same, I got crazy hair, but since I cut mine way down, there's just nothing. No curl. Leave it like that, whatever. Come on, let's pull it. Oh yeah, this is a beast. Let's see what'll come up. It's starting to get really sticky, that's not good at all. It's a very bad sign. You're starting to pull the paper, that's an issue. I kind of wish I had Seth Rogan to put that, because blowout today would have been a great ad, but Twitter is an ever-changing beast of stuff that comes out. Let's just tape these sides quick in so we don't overlap in areas where it's close. We don't want that. Let's leave that, get to the painting. We are doing, what colors? Blues. Let's start out with the yellow, the blue. The key is to keep it light, so if I need to touch it up later with different layering, I have a little bit of wiggle room. Make sure these aren't too thick anywhere. I want to look light, but not too light. And white is very coating, so that's that. All right, we got the blue. And a little bit darker. Change this to a blue, purple more. And we lost a little bit, but I'm gonna pull the paper off now. Tape before it dries. So hopefully we got a nice clean. See, it's pulling the paper a little bit there. But you don't want to leave it on too long. It definitely will take off that paper. What you need to worry about. We're getting that nice hair look here. Uh-oh, see, we got paper issues. Yay! So hopefully we can fix this. It's okay, not too bad. But yeah, the longer you leave it on there, the more dangerous this is. Yikes, that is shit. We got some issues here. Yikes. Precarious, guys. Gotta take it off before it starts to bind to that paper. So you're getting a little paper pull there, that's no good. It's looking like hair though, I think, if we can get this off right. See, it's pulling that plastic off. It's like, yeah, don't pull on the acrylic. Look at this shit, bro. I have to redo that, but that's fine. Still got the paper, that's the main thing. I'm gonna paint over that anyway, so that's okay. Good. All right, we're gonna let that dry, see where it goes from here. We got the light blue layers. Might do a very light something here to get that lighter when we finish, because that is a little bit areas is clearer than the next layer, but we'll see where it goes from there. I kind of improvised a little bit and went to purple. It's supposed to be dark blue, so I kind of improvised a little bit there. This is a very, very dark color, so unfortunately I'm losing a lot of cool stuff up here, but I think some of those characters are down here too, so maybe we'll see some of them down here. But yeah, let's move on to the next layer. All right, we're on to the next stage. We're going to do, I think, the hairline And because that's separate, maybe, I think I'll do the glasses afterwards because it might move and then it's not aligning all that crap. And then I'll do the shirt. So I'll do the hair and the shirt in this layer. So anytime you do multiple layer stencil, you want to mark it out, grid it out so you can see where you're going to lay it out again. Which I forgot to do this time, and now I'm paying the price. It's always weird too, this seems to grow every time I do this. I don't know what happens, but like shit doesn't line up and you're like, what the fuck is going on? So we'll know it's lined up if it's 12 right in the middle. Yeah, that's about right. Let's call it mark here. So this is right. Here. Hopefully those line up correctly. So we don't screw this up, but the glasses are lined out, so that should be okay. We want to do the hair. Let's start the hair here, maybe. Yeah, right there should be good. And we'll line that up so there's nowhere to cut the hairline. Stick, mother. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. That's good. Let's mark it with black. Should be all lined up still, okay. So the ear is here. So I want to get all the way down here. The roots here. See if that works. Cut that out. So again, we have this kind of precarious hair. We're going to kind of add the texture in there. That's a little dangerous. The paper stops tearing. Precarious, a little precarious. Let's see what his hair looks like again. So he has kind of the same hair color I do. So I'm going to do a little bit of 3 different colors, I think. Alright, let's layer this out. So the darker roots are closer, so let's do that here. Might have to do the hair color twice. It really doesn't look that heavy. So let's move to the lighter color. One at the edges here. Let's pull out the tape here. So we're starting to see the paper tear, the plastic at least. So gotta get this out pretty quick because we're gonna have more issues than we want. And this is a fixable area, being it's not the face, but I see it's starting to peel off the acrylic. Allergic to my painting here. Okay, good. Now we can move on to the neck area. Hopefully we're smart enough to mark it. This should actually go way up here. Stay up there. Yes. fudge! Got all that shit for nothing. Ay, ay, ay. Pull the right side this time. Don't be a fool. Okay, it goes actually here. God damn it, this freaking tourniquet. Ah, this is always fun. Let's call that a shirt. Green shirt! Green, green, green. Alright, hopefully this is dark enough. Might be a little light, so we'll see. Got a little error here, so I gotta fix that. Very, very light green. Let's see how that turns out. It's pretty light. Put on pretty thick, it should be green enough. Thick. We have enough thickness. When you're ready, take off the tape. Okay, no major issues, that's good. Hopefully this green is close. Hopefully the neck is that wide. I think it is, so. We shall soon see. Alright, let's let that dry and then we'll do the face. I'll do the glasses on top, I think, just because they have that structural movement issue. I don't want to run to that, just do that in the back end and then white on the glasses afterwards. So yeah, let's move on to the next stage. All right, we're at the stage we're going to add the face color. All right. So let that dry and then we'll probably do the stencil next layer. All right, we're on to the final stage where we put the stencil down. Well, not the final stage, but the most important stage. So we kind of line this up, I think. That's pretty spot on. Pretty good there. Pretty good there. Let's tape it down so we get it in there nice and good. Well, at least the bottom didn't go all the way down. Sometimes the bottom goes off, I don't know why, but. Glasses. Now let's see if we got it on there good. Hopefully it didn't get too far off. That's pretty good. It just color's a little off, but got a good start there. So first I'm just gonna add the stuff we need to add. Push the glasses off. That looks good. Kind of finish the ear off here. It's a little bit off, it looks like, but some stuff's gonna be off, right? Okay, we got the face done. I'm gonna make this wide to fix this on the fly. Just take it up there, call it a day. Same on this side, it doesn't look like it's lined up that well. Clean up what we have to clean up. Some areas that went off. These go closer. And this lines up pretty well with the hair. That's not too bad. Glasses all the way through. It's interesting. His mouth comes so close to the nose. It's like it's not proportioned correctly, but. That's Casey for you. And he has a huge chin too. The chin is just gigantic. Most people don't have, their mouth will be way lower. So that is Casey Neistat. So this is a little wide, so I'm just gonna add it. Make it wide too. And here, that's a little off there. So that'll have to be touched up. It's okay. It's okay, more or less. Make that really thick, it looks better. A large atom apple too here. I have this shadow here, it will fill in. I thought these lines would be more prominent, but a little line here too. Alright, so that's a layer. This color is a little off. It's yellow versus tan, so I have to make it a little more tan. I'll probably just correct it on the shadow side and leave this lighter color. We'll see how it plays. I might want to touch up. I got this pretty good, I think, with the shadowing, but I might want to add some highlights in here. We'll see. It definitely kind of looks like his hair, so that's the main thing. Let's check his ears. Make the shadow deeper there. There's another shadow here. So we'll probably shade in the ears a little more. The brown should be down here too, so that's off. So we'll let that dry and then go into the next layer. All right, on the next stage, we're gonna kind of add the finer details to the painting after the stencil work. All right, we're gonna use this color. I don't know if it's the right one, but. That's cool. Just finished the painting. Let's take a closer look. So I got this really nice dark area at the top and a little more dark than I want, I think, but you know, you kind of need that to finish the paper. I think it was fine over here because I don't think Casey's going to miss any of the media part. I think the hair turned out really well. I didn't really have to touch it up too much. You got some of the nice things coming through the paper, which is really nice, from Make It Count. Some of the running shoe stuff, it looks good. The map stuff looks really good. Over here looks fine. And down below, I like the color of the green. It's pretty toned down. And let's look close at the face. I like the glasses. I think they turned out really well. The skin tone I'm not totally sold on. It's a little bit, like just a tinge greener than I wanted, I think. But again, skin colors aren't really my thing, so I'm just kind of learning as I go how to mix those colors correctly. The lips I think are okay. It's kind of slight red to make them look like lips, but you know, they're guy lips, so you don't want to look like lipsticks. I'm not sure if I pulled that off or not. I tried to do some deep shadows here. I use more of a redder red, which kind of highlight that face. Overall, I think it turned out pretty good. I really like the colors I chose. I think they work really well. You know, the light face sets out against a great blue background. as his hair does as well. I didn't even check that in the photo, but I wanted to make sure that was light enough so that the hair stands out, because the hair is going to look very close to the skin color and as well as to the glasses, so I kind of had to make that distinction. I'm glad I used the orange. I was really shading towards doing a really cool blue there, but then I'm like, I really want it to stand out, and the orange is going to stand out against the blue a lot better. Traditionally there would have been solid black glasses, which I could have done, but I think it just looks cooler with orange glasses. He has been known to wear those occasionally. I think he likes the blue. Traditionally, obviously the black in most of his videos when he did New York, but I think these stand out the best. They look cooler, so I just made them with cooler glasses. Sorry, Casey, I swapped out your Ray-Bans for a cooler version of Ray-Bans. But I definitely left the white paint. He hasn't done that lately in any of his videos. I think he only did it for the videos. Now he's kind of sick of that look. Or maybe he just doesn't feel like doing it. You know, he's working with his family and just kind of patching up those relations after doing, what's it, 800 days straight of daily vlogging, which is probably all time consuming, so he kind of lost 3 years of his life kind of doing that. I know how you feel because I'm up to 1,000 videos, so I can definitely feel the pain of how much effort he put in, because some of my videos are easier to do, but the painting videos are the hardest because they take a lot of time, a lot of cuts. So they become the most challenging. Some of my other videos like Artist React, Artist Tips, I can do those really fast, or movie reviews, I can do this pretty fast, so it's always nice to have those easygoing videos as you do these kind of painting videos. So yeah, I know like he does time lapses and all kind of cuts to the beat, so way more advanced video editing skills than me, obviously, so it's really kind of cool to do a video and at the same time do Casey Neistat. I thought it was a really great tribute to the vlogging world. I don't think there's been that many paintings probably of Casey, but you know, he's definitely up there, ranks really high. He obviously he's chill more nowadays, so I mean, if you're on YouTube all the day and you've been kind of absent during when he was popular, you wouldn't even know he's there, because those don't really surface to the top anymore. But he does have a diehard base, so he's still making money and getting, you know, occasionally anyone sees any of those videos, they're gonna probably be an addict of the show, so I'm sure he gets pretty good revenue streams still off those videos. So hats off to Casey Neistat. Hopefully you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. If you like to subscribe, you can subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next painting video. Thanks for watching, guys.